What's up, guys? This is Do Universe, and this is going to be Star vs. Forces of Evil. And I also want to confirm something. This is probably like days after I've actually mentioned this method of helping to make sure that my camera doesn't turn off. I actually had to do this had to restart the camera 2 times to make sure that it didn't jump all over the place. So yeah, my method of waiting a few minutes and then just waving my hand around to see if it jumps is actually a good idea, and it works. So yeah, hopefully none of the whole blind commentary things has to happen because I lost my footage is too broken to really like show to you guys. Sometimes it just doesn't show up, but that's easily fixed nowadays for me now. But this is something I can't fix because it's just footage that's just corruptedly gone. I can't get it back like that. So yeah, we're gonna get started in this new episode, the newest episode that I get to on Star vs. Forces of Evil, and see what this has to take me. So head off the link in the description below, Google Drive, and check it out. 3, 2, 1, now. That she actually was going to do that, even at the end when they had an opportunity to show that she was going to do something like that with that guy that just married her. No, they didn't do anything of that. Just Star doing it. I guess there's like in the mythology. I guess I could look that up when it comes to pixies. You know what? Just for you guys, I'll actually look it up and cut it out. Well, for my time on Google, I couldn't find a single thing about how specifically eating humans, but hey, there's tons of different like links to go to. So if you find one, you find one. But let's just go off what Star says and just say these. We're going to eat them anyways, and just do with the old witch in the house trope of Hansel and Gretel and that sort of thing. Fatten them up a little bit more so you can get a good feel of it. But I do like to look at the fact that the Pixie Queen did like him to the point where, you know, because there's not many shows out there that actually insinuate different body types having just as good a relationship with any other person in their kind. Let's just go with like Steve Universe with Stephen and Greg. Clarence had some moments. And, you know, other characters that I can think of on the top of my head, which is great. I love that. And because I've been trying to draw different body pictures for my own characters myself, because I do want to have that diversity into it. And plus, it'll help me kind of like diversify my like character quota. That's why I made Maimon and the race of gluttony, so I can get used to drawing that kind of body weight of people. So there's that. I did like that. So let me see if I can go back and see what I can talk about. The first part of the episode involved the Star going through Mewberty, and it's just like puberty only for muties. And apparently, unlike, you know, your voice starts to change, you start having hormonal whatever the hex and stuff like that going on with your life. As for Star, she just gets a huge utter obsession, infatuation toward every single guy she sees, turns into this weird butterfly moth-like creature with multiple hands, and then she tries to take like the thing, and if she finds a boy she truly likes, I guess this is what I'm going off of. She just trapped the other guys, but however, she wanted to take this particular dude way up in the air for some god knows reason, and as soon as 357, I think it was, hits, she apparently just goes back to normal, which is great. That's good for her. So, but all I had to do, Marco was trying his best to contain and control and pretty much just help out and Star in this way because he doesn't know exactly what's going on. And as soon as the book dude, book guy came out and he's like, oh no, just natural, let it happen. That's exactly what I said. If it's natural, you just have to let it happen. It may be weird to you and our customs of being human, but this is what she goes through. I would like to see that actually happen in Munich. Now, and now we have Star and she has tiny wings. Will they develop into bigger wings and so she can actually fly? Maybe, I don't know, probably. Then that'll be cool, but at least she has like a new set thing about her now. That's great. And the episode with the Pixies, I think I pretty much already said everything I need to say about that, besides I just Star slowly, and I think Marco slowly but surely is becoming somewhat like Star with her crazy antics and actually getting into a mess that he did not want to get into inadvertently. And the friends that he has over, one day I will remember their names. I don't remember their names because, you know, my mind doesn't really register, but if they show up in the multiple episodes, then it might happen, like how I did with Marco. I didn't remember Marco's name until like episode 4. So yeah, same thing goes for here. Good development between all these characters, especially with Marco's slow conversion. I can see it happening, and yeah, and going into the Pixie realm. I can't wait until we see other Pixie realm, not Pixie realms, just realms in general. And yeah, Marco's emergency cash stash, and in his hands, I see 4 bills, or maybe that is just like an illusion, maybe even 5, depending on what I'm seeing. Then when he puts them down, there's only 3 that shows up, and he has some change. So I'm happy that I guessed right about the whole $3 and some change, because I have $3 and some change wherever I go, just in case I have emergency. See, me and Marco think the same. I don't use it for emergencies. That's just like my average, what I have on me, traditionally. And yeah. So also seeing some more limitations when it comes to stars. Other races may have other things that may negate magic in general, like how the catacombs that they were in just completely negated her magic, and when it came to things in MLP, and she had a throne that could pretty much just absorb magic. So yeah, every place has their own strengths and weaknesses, and this seems to be one of stars. Now, I'm going to get started on continue on with the other episodes, and I'll see you next time. Bye.